Good day. This is Roger signing in for the BFN, the Business Financial Network. And on today's Stock Radar, we're keeping you informed on unexplored brand new asset classes and emerging issuers in the world's markets. As it's Father's Day weekend, we here at BFN wanted to recognize all the dads out there making a difference in their families' lives. As the world continues to experience economic uncertainty, the one most guaranteed aspect is that our global industries will be growing and building solutions that are much more efficient both for our planet and our economy. It's been a very busy and insightful week of conversations with many excited management teams and promising projects in the mining sector as we attended the 90th edition of the PDAC 2022 conference. Today, we're reviewing this advanced exploration company with its large indicated resource that helps produce products such as paints, rubber, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, plastics, inks, soaps, batteries, textiles, and electrical equipment. Just remember, we're not licensed investment advisors, so always do your own research. We know you're finding this entertaining and educational, and that's our goal. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for future alerts. Zinc X Resources. Ticker symbol ZNX on the TSX Venture, and in the US, ZNCXF, and in Germany, A2JLRM. Zinc X Resources, an advanced exploration company with a huge indicated zinc resource. Let's take a closer look at Zinc X. Zinc X Resources Corp is a mineral exploration company focused on unlocking the long-term mining potential of the zinc, lead, and silver enriched Kachika-Tro district located in the low-risk development environment of British Columbia. The company is the dominant tenure holder of the prolific Kachika-Tro district and that is host to several zinc, lead, and silver deposits, including the company's Cardiac Creek deposit. The company has strategically subdivided its extensive tenure holdings into two key projects: the Akie project, the Cardiac Creek deposit, and the Kachika Regional Project Blue Sky Exploration Potential. So the corporate project and highlights: the development of the Cardiac Creek deposit is one of the largest untapped zinc, lead, and silver deposits in Canada. The deposit has defined indicated and inferred resources containing over 5.3 billion pounds of zinc and 1 billion pounds of lead. Wow. The deposit is road accessible via an extensive network of Forest Service roads and close to other major infrastructure requirements: power, rail, water, and barge. So it seems like this company here has really cornered this deposit. It's capitalized with no debt, has a very strong management team with extensive technical and financial backgrounds, and it has a strong shareholder base. As you can see, they have Tongling Non-Ferrous Metals Group Holding Co., Tech Resources, and Korea Zinc Company. So let's look now at the management board and directors. Piyush Varshney, the CEO, chairman, president, and CFO. He's the principal and director of Varshney Capital Corp., a venture capital firm focused on publicly traded markets. He is also a director of Mountain Province Diamonds. Mountain Province Diamonds is a partner alongside De Beers, the world's largest new diamond mine located in the Northwest Territories in Canada. Mr. Varshney attained a Bachelor of Commerce degree in 1989 and a Bachelor of Laws degree in 1993. Okay, let's hear from the CEO, Chairman, and President of the company.
Hi, my name is Piyush Varshney. I'm the President and CEO of ZNX Resources. We're based in Vancouver, British Columbia, and we've got a district-scale land package up in northeastern British Columbia, where we're pursuing exploration of zinc, lead, and silver. We've put together a massive resource already. We've got 30 million tons of about 10% zinc lead. 75% of that resource is in the indicated category, so high confidence, and the other 25% is in the inferred category. So we are an advanced exploration stage company. At the present time, we have two primary assets. One is the Akie project, which is our flagship deposit. That's where we spent a majority of our effort and time and funding, and that's where we have the main deposit. And then we've got this massive district scale land holding called the Kachika Regional Package, and that's where we see some tremendous upside for further exploration in the belt. In the belt, we've had Teck and Korea Zinc option 3 of those earlier stage properties and actually earn a 51% interest in 3 of the earlier stage claims, but the main deposit remains unencumbered, 100% owned by ZNCX. So what we have with ZNCX is actually a zinc deposit that is of interest to majors. The reality is this is of a size and scale that would interest a major. The grade at 10% zinc lead, very high. You know, the infrastructure in the area is fairly well advanced. And we've also got this tremendous upside of exploration, not only on the main Akie property, but in the belt itself. And we're in a safe jurisdiction in British Columbia, Canada. So, it has all those elements that attracts majors. And so to this point, our largest shareholder is a state-owned enterprise out of China, Tongling Non-Ferrous Metals, and we're the only company that they've invested in outside of China that's in the zinc and lead space. But we've also got Teck Resources and Korea Zinc as shareholders as well on the roster. We're also dialoguing with other groups as well, so it is attracting that type of interest. With Tongling, we've kept them at arm's length. They're only a passive shareholder. They have no rights to the concentrate, no marketing hooks in the deal. The reality is we're still in dialogue with other large mining companies that look at the belt and the quality of what we have here as a potential future project for them. So for shareholders, what we have here are sort of 2 areas of value creation. We've got the main deposit that has a large defined resource that I've talked about. So that's sort of the safe asset. You can put some value around that. We have a PEA already out on that. And then we've got the exploration potential in the belt, where you get that blue sky potential for new discoveries. So those are the 2 value prongs for shareholders. Recently, what's happened is our last meetings with Tongling Non-Ferrous Metals, we met with their CEO and some of their senior executives. They're asking for some of the concentrate or even the drill core from our next program to go back to China, where they can run it through their facilities and their labs, and they can process it. So it's moving again forward in terms of a development type of scenario where now they're asking to run material in their labs in China. So that our plan for the upcoming season is in fact to drill at least 3 holes on the project, take some of the core, send it back to Tongling, and let them do their work on it. So the zinc market itself, after when COVID first hit, like everything, it took a hit and went down to multi-year lows. But interestingly enough, it's rebounded back up to around $1.25 a pound. So a very bullish scenario is forming for zinc. Some of the largest zinc mines in the world have shut down over the last 3 or 4 years, where almost 15% of the world's supply of zinc has been taken off stream. And there's very little new supply coming in terms of large projects being developed. So I think we are being set up for a bullish scenario for zinc. And in terms of ZNCX itself, I mean, there's very few pure zinc plays out there in the market. In fact, there's very few zinc plays generally, but we're a pure zinc play. There's a lot of torque as zinc price goes up. The value of our project goes up significantly. Where we are in the market right now, our market cap is certainly at a large discount to our peer group. There's a small handful of companies that all have market caps of 2 to 4 times ours. So I do see us as very undervalued. It's a great time to be looking at a company like ZNCX. If you're looking for base metals, you're looking for zinc. I think we're setting ourselves up for a nice run, not only the zinc market but as a company, and share price upside potential. So I'd encourage interested shareholders and potential investors to visit our website at www.zinxresources.com, where you'll find a lot of information on the company. You'll find our contact information, and I'm happy to speak to any interested prospective investors.
Wow. Very well said. This is really intriguing in terms of the benefits around zinc, which when you look them up, you'll realize that it can reduce inflammation and your risk of age-related diseases. When you look at zinc, and the primary use of zinc is in the galvanizing process, which protects iron and steel from rusting. Zinc can also be alloyed with other metals and used for die casting into shapes such as door handles, alloyed with copper to make brass, and alloyed with copper and tin to make bronze. It also, zinc sulfide, is used to be making luminous paints, fluorescent lights, and X-ray screens, as well as many other products. The purpose of us reviewing companies like this is to highlight the undervalued nature that's obviously indicated in the amount of tons that exist here. There is a PEA on ZNCX, and we strongly recommend everyone here that's watching to do their own research at zincxresources.com. And you can see for yourself this information and much more in their corporate presentation. As you can see here, they have an indicated 22 million tons of resources. So when you're looking at the stock price, you got to understand this is the reason here on BFN we help investors position themselves before these big things happen with these undervalued and underexposed asset classes. They give you a bit of a breakdown here of the actual project itself and the location of its licensing. So as you can see, they have spent a lot of time. They have a large group of experienced and seasoned veterans that are in the space. And more importantly, they also have partners that are currently looking at some of the resources that they shipped out in terms of the sampling from the property. So when you have partners with you that are close, that are looking not only at the PEAs, but more importantly, are taking samples, there must be some interest here that's going on in the background that management obviously isn't allowed to tell the public about that's occurring. And that's huge. That's something that people need to pay attention to. When you look at the price of zinc from June 2021, this thing has exploded. Okay? Exploded. So, yes, it took a bit of a dip, as everything has this year. What hasn't taken a dip? But the point is, overall, when you look at this graph, you'll notice the demand and the price of zinc has greatly increased. And that's why here at BFN, we're talking about this company. We hope in the future to hear more from Piyush and the team at ZNCX Resources. Hopefully we're going to have him on the channel and we're going to be able to speak with him directly about his company, where it's going, and how investors can benefit from taking a closer look at ZNCX. As always, all the information being shared here is for entertainment and educational purposes, and we here at the BFN are not licensed financial advisors, and no past performance guarantees future gains or losses. To keep on winning though, you got to keep on watching. We appreciate your time here at BFN and encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay notified. This is Roger Chowdhury, signing off for the BFN, the Business Financial Network. Stay blessed.